Thank you all for coming back from a very short lunch. If we are ready, Council, can you get the witness? We continue the proceedings. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jarju.
Mr. Jarju.
I know it was a short break, but I hope you had time to relax a little bit.
Okay.
Did you have an opportunity to eat?
Okay,
yes, I've eaten.
We just wish to remind you that you're still under oath.
Okay.
During the last session, we dealt with your prolonged incommunicado detention at the Banjul Police Headquarters as well as Mile 2 prisons.
Okay.
You were eventually released. And you went home to find that both your parents had passed away months before you had been released.
Okay.
Yes.
And I know that that is part of perhaps the impact that this whole experience has had on you.
Okay.
Can you tell us what other impact you suffered apart from that?
After that, my wife.
The Roman Catholic Mobile Clinic as a nurse.
My wife was working as a nurse at the Roman Catholic Mobile Unit.
As a nurse. But Nankukula 2008.
When I was detained in 2008.
Immediately, second detention.
When I left for my second detention. She was the only one at home. That caused her not to proceed with her work. She has to stop working. Concentrate on the family. That was also another problem.
And apart from you, you were one of the breadwinners of the family, and she obviously was. Was there any other person who could finance the family at that point?
Yeah, comme pour ja aw mama ja aw man fanati fanka foli nya aw leto ja ase kolle wala at me sofe nya baba anan man mi ombo man man ala kam kasa fora kata seki
han yandi famille yo linji keba mento ani akam anine.
You know, in the family I'm the only man.
To kulin ni way kunde kulinay.
I have other sisters.
Koku ya kay baba nya ku ga ko sinde tout.
They were married. And some at home.
But alhamdulillah,
I thank God that I've been released alive.
Okay, what
is left is everything has been left into the hands of God.
And did this have an impact on your children?
Yeah, yo udutu baba juan sabu kunyoli. Kani wanomanje rio.
Yes, because my eldest daughter or child.
Girl,
She's the one who is more closer to me. She was really disturbed. My detention really disturbed her.
At the moment, alhamdulillah,
Now she's coping because she's studying HTC.
Yeah.
At the college.
And I know that after you were released, you went on exile, is that correct?
Okay.
Yes.
Wakano momu, you can always arrest for a long time. Katani jat. Nike pangkuri arresti, manku yemandi, na kengin koni katno katin.
Yes, because I've seen that many at times when they arrest you, after releasing you, sometimes they will disappear, make you disappear, and then they will say we release her, release him or her. So seeing that, and when I was released, I came home, I did not find my mom or my dad in the house. My wife told me to do everything and leave the country. And that's what I did, and that was because when I left, they came to the house. And those people who came to the house, he doesn't even know them. My wife don't know them. They asked my whereabouts, and my wife told him that I've gone to Casamas for treatment. Even when I was in Senegal, I don't take chances. Today I'm here, tomorrow I'm there, because I was in fear.
So you were in fear of your personal safety as well as fear for your life, and that is why you left the country and went to Senegal.
Yes, that's okay, and the other thing is, after him doing to you all the odds that he wants, he would like to bring you back to work with him, which I don't want to do.
Who are you
The then
referring
president.
to? Who are you referring to as he?
The former president.
Did he make any attempts to get you back to work with him?
That's why I left. If you hear you attempting to bring me back, you've seen me. That's the reason why I left, because I've seen him doing it with others. After detaining them, release them, bring them back again to work with them, which I don't want to.
So you didn't want to give him that opportunity to even ask you?
Yes.
How long were you in exile for?
'After the impasse, officially on 2017.
It took almost 4 to 5 years. I returned back in 2017.
And that is when you felt that it was safe enough for you to come back after Yaya Jammeh had left?
Yes. Yes.
You also mentioned that during the course of your exile, you did not also feel safe. Can you just tell us why?
Yaya is somebody who I will not trust.
Because now somebody call this 11-11.
Because anytime people remember 11-11, somebody escaped and was in Senegal. It's the securities from here who went to Senegal and picked him and brought him back.
Kidnap.
Okay, they kidnapped him and brought him back.
In Senegal, mine. When
I was in Senegal, Dakar.
By po almanye natate kuya be kidnap po.
There was someone who also escaped and they tried to kidnap him, but they failed. That's why I don't trust anyone or anything.
Mr. Jarju, we have one more issue to deal with before we conclude. If you remember, you signed a protective information sheet.
Okay.
Listing the names of different people.
Okay.
And I would like us to touch on the issue of the president's attire girls. You have already given us information that it was mainly the female soldiers that you had experience with.
Okay.
Can you please just explain the issue surrounding him being served with attire? And why you felt that this was something that was unusual when it pertained to these female soldiers? Can you tell us or read out the numbers and not the names of the particular girls who were involved? And tell us what position they occupied. But tell us first what the issues were about, and then you can go ahead and do that.
I know that he drinks attire. But why he likes attire? I don't think it's only liking attire. If not, do you have men in Bravo Company? Women are also there. But
most of the
at
time,
most, it's the female who prepare attire.
So
that one my mind cannot apprehend. Because I know it's men who can prepare attire more than the women.
And tell us, when these women prepared the attire, what happened?
On normal instances,
anytime they prepare attire, I am the one who should take the attire for him. That's what is my work or my job. But if I take the first cast, if I give him, he will ask me who is preparing the attire. Then I will name the name. Then he will tell me to tell the person brewing the attire to bring the attire. Then now I will tell the orderly that the former president said the person brewing the attire should take the attire herself. It makes me happy because it's at night mostly and I need to lie down and sleep. But this attire, if you look at this class of attire, a woman taking it to go and give to a man. And the two of them are in the compound.
In the house?
In the house,
another 15-20 minutes.
A small cast takes 15 to 20 minutes for someone to take. I've never seen anything, but my mind is not at rest. And anytime the woman is there, and anytime the wife is there, you say Aseka is the wife, nobody takes the attire. I'm the one who takes the attire for him. That one I cannot take.
And when you take the attire for him, how long does it take him to consume that small glass?
Nya au tebo attire au fangi. Wati yenu ngare mpumbarana kase malangi ni.
When I give it to him, he will ask me to go. When I'm ready, I'll call you to come and take it, collect.
Okay. And you said when the girls go, they usually they stay there, and not only do they stay there for extended periods of time.
No ne kujanga ko kuno ke njay senola ataye ko kula kiri dode bare handi kala ko romante simiti kunyandi foto ko mante wuju tofa.
Okay. Ko ka ko manda pa da pour de empty casa yola.
What does your mind go to?
Big to be a wabu sofe.
A man and a woman. Anything can happen. Honestly, I've never seen, but my mind is not at rest.
And what would you personally think was happening, or what would you be suspicious of?
I think a woman and a man in a house, anything can happen.
And you have told me of a scenario where he would normally ask for one of the girls. And he would be informed that that particular girl was not around or unavailable. What would he do in that particular instance?
Many times, anytime we go to Kanilai, we have some ladies who go with him who are from Bravo Company. But if he wants someone to do attire for him and the person is not there, a car will have to leave Kanilai to drive all the way to Kombo to come and pick that lady and take her to Kanilai. What type of attire is that?
That's precisely our question. You tell us. What would if it was only attire that he wanted? Surely he could have gotten it from you or the other girls who were present. So why would he go all the way to Kombo to bring a girl?
Parce que oli fango yonu mambe manja ataye keb comme yenang mami ataye fangi panu sile no ataye parce que benga lola janga kabrimbe ba mante be bo
yoni legi nyamom parce que
that's what I'm saying too. If it is only attire,
people are
there who can brew attire. How can you drive all the way? 20-30 minutes
okay,
but only to brew or drink attire, you drive all the way from Kanilai to Kombo to come and pick that individual back to brew for you, and it doesn't stop there. When the attire is brought to you, that small glass takes you 20 or more. That one is something else.
And you've already told us that usually the things that happened in State House, were subject of gossip by the staff after you finish your duties.
Banure go reg none kuye anjikane mde State House no nanjibane broka bolu mejo kala ko manjira ko ka etemeola
okay ore sa haw jup
that one we do a lot of it. We talk about a lot about him. Sometimes he doesn't even know. We gave him a lot of names, different names, nicknames we gave him.
And we would just like to know what the gossip was around the subject of the attire girls. What was the insinuation?
Nya onmo be man janga kan kasilo mi attire. Nya buji teme meno buji sofi ku janga ko na hiji teme mo ku janga.
Because we are also worried. What type of attire?
Late hours. Let's say 1 o'clock. You
sit until 1 o'clock, you go and pick someone to just come and brew attire. To just brew attire till morning, and the person leaves. That one is also a very worrying thing for us.
Did anybody make any insinuation as to what was going on in the room whilst these girls took the attire there?
Comme mi fangu lette meña baba jana ahisu comme amisalo wa omboy jaay na janga no ken jaay doyete senola attire.
Ya ndike ba fank sanga ya okay obo na bitu ji so wo rek ya man a sanken fan parce que na bu sangere akada arek.
Sometimes certain things you don't need to use your voice or verbally speak about it. You just use your own brain and ideas and discuss it amongst you. Because sometimes if you speak about it, someone somewhere you don't know will just send a message or a signal or something else. Well, you just leave it within yourselves.
Mr. Jarju, you're a man. Tell us what was going through your mind, please.
Mr. Jarju regol kama awani ne mom regol wa wala may jaay bigita boli.
But ndege nene ulu fi mérite nan attaque bi nan deran.
So we don't, that's what I'm saying.
15, 20 minutes attaque yo ala le ul kamidu fi mérite.
Yeah, what I'm saying is we all don't trust that it's only attire that they are drinking or he's drinking there. So a small glass, 20 minutes. No. And when the wife is there, no lady will go inside there.
So obviously,
so anything you think of, that's it.
Tell us what was happening apart from drinking of attire in that room. Tell us what you suspected.
This is a simple notion because we cannot have it, we cannot apprehend such things. Because for someone to be drinking attire for almost 10-15 minutes, and if I go in to give him attire, he will tell me, go out, after I will inform you to come and collect the car. So it becomes so funny.
Do you think that they were just chatting when they went into the room with him?
There is chatting, there is anything is possible. Anything.
Tell us what this anything is. Give us the list of possibilities. They could be chatting, they could be dancing, they could be playing Ludo. I mean, what?
He can be enjoying himself with the lady. It's possible.
How would he enjoy himself with the lady?
By chatting with her, touching her, or do anything. Nobody
and what else? Would he have sex with her, for example?
Probably it would be. Maybe the guy will come back to Burata. Maybe he wouldn't like that. So probably that will not happen at that time. But we cannot have a arrest man on it. To be candid.
But you were suspicious that it might happen.
Always. Whenever he says call one lady to come and I'm always suspicious. Definitely.
But the truth is that the gossip was he was actually sleeping with these girls.
It's possible.
Was that the gossip around State House?
Of course, because some especially when we go on holidays.
Especially when we are on holidays.
Holidays. Girls will come from nowhere, I don't know whether Napsa girls or what, they will come and then stay in one of her cousins' place. And they'll be coming in one by one inside the house. But normally when they come to the city, no, I will go and serve them drink and then go out. They'll be there. So and Napsa is consisted of both male and female. But it's very rare to see this female, this male Napsa boys inside that house. So you can't understand.
Let's look at the selection of the female soldiers, for example.
Exactly.
How were they selected?
Well, with these plainclothes girls, I realize that there are immigration officers, paramilitary.
Are you now speaking English? I think if he's speaking English, there needs to be translation in Jola.
No, it's okay.
Most of these ladies or women who brew attire, most of them are, some are from the police, NIA.
From NIA.
NIA.
Local staff come into the household.
Some are the local staffs in the household.
And how do they get from those different units to the plainclothes unit?
Some of the time when we are walking through Banjul or Serekunda, he sees someone within the midst. Next minute you see that individual in State House on the Bravo company.
Are you saying that Jame personally selected?
Personally, yeah. Personally.
And what would be the criteria for selecting them?
I don't think he really have a choice. He doesn't, because you will see in different characters. So we don't actually know how to describe the type of person she likes.
Light skin, black, beautiful.
But probably the favorite is light skin. Light skin. I think the rumors even went on until this rumor was going on that when the convoys come and these light skin girls will always go around. The convoy will see them. Next minute they are there. So, that rumor was going on.
This particular favorite attire girl that he would send a vehicle to go and pick up from Combo, is she on the list?
Not one. There could, the most frequent ones, I think, by then.
The number, please.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Thank you.
Number 11.
Number 11.
Number 2.
Number 2 Oporo. Number 3.
Number 4.
Number 4 Oporo.
9.
Number 9.
10. Almost all of them here, except the local staffs.
I was going to say that's the entire list.
And there's not all. I can't remember. It's more than 40 of them. So within my span at the State House.
And can you just confirm the protection information sheet? Have you signed it? Can you just kindly just sign it so that we can tender it?
Sign.
Just 1 minute, Mr. Usher. Can you take this one for him to sign? Mr. Chairman, we would like to tender the protected information sheet of the witness. Dated today and signed by him.
That's
Exhibit 126F.
Exhibit 126.
Request granted, Member Council.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness.
Thank you.
Mr. Jarju, we have finished with you. We've come to the conclusion of your evidence. I will now hand you over to the chairman.
Council, my attention has just been drawn to the dates there. 27 February 2020, not 2010.
Thank you very much. We will make that change. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I have just handed over the witness to you. Thank you.
My apologies, I missed that handing over. Thank you very much indeed.
Chairman,
Well, it's just that this episode, this last point that we're dealing with, I don't find it. Some of the things that have been said, yes, they could be amusing, but it is absolutely embarrassing to be sitting in a forum like this, the world hearing my head of state, the president of my country, representing thing out there, you hear these outrageous abuses of young women.
The commissioner banduni tuye were jamula mateko awala inje fangom ani fanamu fa bumbo fangom ala ko mekane ku anu manjume ku ne wanyime ku jakut bu janga liputo ba jakuta bu kana ku janga kanu manjibe ko fango di kanyana kola kula ko.
Sorry, my emphasis is on abuse, that is indicated in our mandate.
Waninge mambe setene tata moy yomi ku ena mu liputo mana kanem bu kana.
But to have someone who represents our country, our system, our culture, our society to the rest of the world in this manner is just unbelievable. Mr. Jarju, thank you so much for coming to testify before the Commission.
Mr. Jarju, alomba tinti lomba ajayeri mubimi be sene kasi dire ki adire commissione.
I'm sorry also that you had to endure violations of your rights and abuses as well.
Nyumba wala werika yam fu matiko au popu nunoken kendi muliputa mola tora katora career.
And sympathies for the passing of your parents while you were in detention.
Ni kuliko wala kia po man kuketi mbulanka biwoli njomba safi nyukulanye la matiko mbumuten.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Bishop Diko, Commissioner Amambe Kengi.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Jarju.
Mr. Jarju.
We're sorry that you had to suffer so much ordeal.
Balfa fang matko au panunakendi kolya uyu.
In the course of executing your duties.
If
I heard you right, you did mention that when you were employed, you went without salary for 4 months. Was that restored to you?
Yes,
Yes, they gave me.
The saying goes that men are the best cook and women. Do you agree with that?
Yes, it's on karu hanu kura kata hotel life.
Yes, I agree, because even the biggest cooks at the hotels are men.
And one wonders why we have a list of girls who were specialized to brew attire. For His Excellency, the Head of State.
His Excellency.
And then it would seem as if the attire is so delicious that it would take him 15 to 20 minutes to consume. Perhaps in this case, the ladies were best attire brewers than the men.
Well, with your that question, my answer will be probably they are the best presenters of attire than men. No, in food preparation.
Kankana mante kuseka ko kufanga makungol ne etebe attire mankujo kuseno
presenting food
fang kuninek esene wala attire manaran fang kuninek.
Now the other question I would like to ask is that where was this attire served?
Yeah, attire be we ku safo mi
salayola
in his sitting room.
The sitting room.
The sale.
At his sitting room.
Well, then, that being the case, maybe there is no room for any other thing to take place.
Kanya momu pop di sale ko seno ko safo mi atay woto burumbule to manat me e bañe ka fo fakke puto ja rane atay.
But pop mark you.
But also
and
his sitting room, you cannot see inside. You cannot know whether they are there or they are not there. One should also be very careful about that.
Ana baraka, Chairman.
Thank you. If there are no other questions, Mr. Jarju, if you...
No,
sorry, you have
it's all right.
Oh, Mr. Jarju, you may proceed to make concluding remarks if you have any.
Ane kanjanya kasang ekengeler boko otonya mambe continue murak furma fefa jakaf kana aku yentenenya.
Yo, well, closing remarks mambe kay recommending ay.
I wanted to conclude my
closing remarks in Mandinka.
Just hold on, Mr. Jarju, so we can switch the interpreters. Mr. Jarju, would you want to do your personal remarks in Jola? I think it would be good to be consistent with your testimony, if that's okay. We are not forcing you, it's up to you.
Yeah, if there is no interpreter, then I go ahead. Okay. Yeah.
It's the Jola, thank you.
Okay. Jomba saleh mi tay fang. Manera mena mi may jujat.
Chitu jam to jak.
Jomba saleh mi tay.
I thank God.
Junjat may rek oba jammi.
I can stand today and say what has happened to me.
Because Baba you attend ila exile.
There was a time when I was in exile.
The international media and local media
the international and local media wanted to hear from me. Then, to my own thinking, the time was not yet okay for me. Because he was still the head of state. And my children are here behind me. My people are also here. I can say something or something that I knew. And they might take what I said to be something else. But today, I am in the Gambia. I am very happy that I have the opportunity to sit and say or talk about what happened. Because of time, but if you want to talk about his own things or issues, you can take how many days to talk about it, the good and the bad. But for Yajame, from my own view,
disappointed Gambians.
He disappointed Gambians. Why I said so? Anyone who holds him tight or in a good way, he will make you a victim.
All
Is it that all those victims don't like him? I know that one of his habits, if you draw closer to him or you are very close to him, or he doesn't trust that you know everything about him, he has this fear that you know everything about him, he wants to remove you there. If he sends you away, he will say, when I send the person away, he will talk about it. And his deeds are between him and God. If not for me, it's not for anything. What I saw and what I heard, that's why he held me in detention. Because this is clear to him that any stranger he gets in his house, I must go and give the stranger food or drink.
Then pure comfortable dal.
Maybe it went to a point that he's no more comfortable with me. That's why it happened this way. But I can say, he is a person. For me, I did not hold any grudge against him. Because if I had died without speaking out or giving my story, I would not be able to forgive him.
But alhamdulillah,
I thank God today that I'm here and being able to speak out, tell my story. People hear me, and I also hear what people have for me. One thing. One can say, well, he did not do anything to me.
But I can't waff.
But he did not do anything. No?
Jalama. Masi.
They are related.
Very close, very helpful.
They are all closed and they disappeared still now.
Still, I can't waff.
And still they say he hasn't done anything. No, I don't agree to that.
Okay.
Even during the Prophet Muhammad, people, there are people who liked him.
Yeah, because
they were enjoying, and there is a proverb in Wolof that said, as he said, wow. If a God lives with uncomfortableness, we'll say, well,
exactly. But
that's what is nice and good for me.
Yeah, as the slogan goes on, never again.
Yeah, as the slogan goes on, never again.
You definitely, it's of hand and of the
well, for me, I did not hold anyone accountable of my problems. It was Yaya Jammeh that was accountable for, but I've forgiven him.
Yeah.
I cannot forget, but I have forgiven him.
People
saying that it's people who are just accusing him, they're just saying things about him.
No,
or people give him information about someone else. No, it's he himself. Anyone arrested?
90%.
Of he is the very one who gives directives. Arrest this one, arrest. And when he says release, they release. So thank you. That's why I stop, and that's why I end.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Ebou Jarju. Your story helps us understand in a perhaps more informed way the context in which the violations and abuses of human rights happened during the period under review. We thank you very much for coming to assist the Commission in that endeavor.
Thank you.
Thank you again very much.
Thank you.
Council, I believe we are continuing with the next witness. We would take a 5-minute suspension to make whatever changes need to be done.
We'll allow lead counsel to guide the Commission on that.
Yeah. Yes, are we ready?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
I don't know what the issue is, but I was in consultation with Dr. Luke.
It's just a slight a 5-minute extension to allow some technical changes that need to be done with interpreters, perhaps some switching here and there. You should be familiar with that.
I mean, it's now 4 p.m., and I don't know whether the Commission is still in the mood of hearing another witness.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
may not be evidence.
If we stand guided, we stand guided by the commission. I mean, if the commission says proceed, we would proceed and we would hear Dr. Loom. He's waited almost all day with his family.
Absolutely.
So I wouldn't mind leading him. We would do our utmost to finish it as quickly as possible. We have mapped out a way to get him to deliver his testimony. But the most important thing, I believe, is for the witness to feel that he's been given adequate time and opportunity to talk about his victimization. I leave it to him. If he is comfortable doing it for 1 hour and we finish, then otherwise we do it on Monday.
No, the day is very early. We can continue with the witness. We owe him that courtesy to have him come here, spend a whole day here, only to let him go with that. So if he doesn't mind, we can proceed.
Much obliged, Mr. Chair. We get Dr. Loom to come, and we can only rush it to some extent.
Splendid.
But if it would compromise on his ability to do justice to his story, then we would adjourn at some stage and he would continue on Monday.
Sure.
But we would do our utmost to finish. Is that a way to proceed, Dr. Loom? Are you satisfied with that arrangement?
Honorable Commissioner, in that, you can start. I want to tell my story. And it's not only my story. I want to tell the story of people who don't have
What?
someone tell the story. Right. I might require more time. I mean, maybe you can start today, but I don't know if we can finish today.
We will give you all the time. We can get started, and if we need to continue on Monday, we will do so. Council, if that's okay, witness can come. If you don't need a 5-minute suspension, we can just...
I don't need it. If the commissioners need it,
that's
then
even
fine,
better.
but
No,
I don't need it.
We don't.
Thank you.
Just do that. Thank you
Mr.
very
Chair,
much.
could you discharge the witness?
Yes,
Thank you.
indeed. Thank you very much.